Thank you for staying with us. 2 weeks after conclusion of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations, the goodwill is still flowing for members of the silver-winning Super Eagles team. Kogi State Governor Usman Ododo hosted Super Eagles goalkeeper Ojo Olorunleke, team member Dayo Enebi, and Chief Security Officer Frank Adejo in Lokoja, the state capital. The visit was to honor them for participating in the 2023 AFCON. Olorunleke and the others are all indigenes of the state. Olorunleke, who plays for Nigeria Premier Football League champion Zeyimba, was Super Eagles' third-choice goalkeeper at the competition and the only home-based player in the squad. Gentlemen, I also read that he donated a cash gift of 500,000 naira to the MPFL shortstoppers.
Yes, it is significant to note that Kogi State has a history of producing fantastic goalkeepers. Dele Ayenogba, who was also a Yemba goalkeeper for years and was a member of the Yemba team that won the Champions League, African Champions League for Nigeria for the first time. He's also from Kogi State. And this particular player, Ojo Olorunleke, is actually from Kaba. So it's a thing of joy that Kogi actually had three members of that party, of the team that represented us and won the silver medal, the competition. It is significant for one state to account for three of the people who are honored by the president for doing Nigeria proud at the competition. I believe that Ojo's time will come because even Noah Bali, who became the #1 choice, was not originally the #1 choice, and for years he was playing here in Nigeria. In fact, Katsina United was his last team before he traveled to South Africa for greener pastures, and he also played for Yemba at some point. I think Okomo Oil. So we have talents here. All that it takes is for the people who run our football to take the pain to discover them rather than rely excessively on foreign-based players.
Yes.
Ojo was the only home-based player in that team, and is significant, and the governor of the state is proud of him, and the entire Kogi State, I dare say, are proud of their son for representing Nigeria at the Nations Cup and bringing the silver medal home and bagging a national honor in the process. Not all sports people get national honor. It has pleased the president to give these players the national honor as a way of encouraging them.
Absolutely.
Winning is not everything. Sometimes when you look at the way the players played, their application and all that, you tend to want to reward them, despite the fact they came short of winning the competition. So I say a big congratulations to Ojo, while believing that this is just the beginning of more of soccer glories for him.
Adeoye, this is also some sort of encouragement for boys in the local league.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the president already honored the footballers. That was at the national level. But every footballer that played in AFCON came from one town, one village, or one local government. So what the president has done is to set a good example. And we are expecting the states to also follow. You can't say because the footballer is from my state, the president has honored him, then I should not bother to also. So I think what the state governor has done is to set a very good example that apart from the honor bestowed on them by the president, states can also do a lot to show appreciation for these youngsters. And I think what the governor of Kogi did is a source of inspiration. I believe there are a lot of Peles, Maradona in one local government or one village or the other. The only way we can inspire them is to do something that the governor of Kogi State has done. I believe anybody who's a footballer, who is either young or old, that will quite be inspired by what the governor did. And it also shows that we cannot all be journalists, we cannot all be medical doctors or professors. That there are people who have one talent or the other. There's no human being, even though that are living with physical disabilities, that don't have one kind of potential or the other. And football is a multi-billion-dollar game. So I believe what he has done will inspire a lot of people in Kogi State. So I really say kudos to the governor, and I hope other governors, that gave birth to these other great players will find one to do one or two things to also show that they appreciate their men.
And I also hope that we continue to unearth more players from our local league. All right, gentlemen, let's move on to our next story.